kids, Pastor Candi here, and I wanted to come to you today from our Studio 56 room, which is where our 5th and 6th graders usually attend, and I thought it would be fun to be in here sharing today's kids moment with you. I want to talk to you today about forgiveness, and I want to give you an example of what God's forgiveness is all about, and how He sent His Son Jesus for us. When Jesus died on the cross, we were forgiven. So I'm going to use a couple arrows here and show you what I'm talking about. So these arrows here represent life, and we're just going about life, heading in that direction. We're empty. We're just doing our own thing. We don't have Jesus in our life. But I'm going to do something here and show you what it means to have Jesus in our life. So this is going to represent us. And these two arrows, we're still walking in that direction. But here's what happens when we ask Jesus into our heart. We turn a different direction. Now Jesus is living in us. Isn't that cool? But we're still kind of one arrow pointing one way, one arrow pointing the other way. See, we have to know that Jesus is living in us. And you know what? When He lives in us, He also forgives us. See, that's something that happened when Jesus died on the cross. But what happens because we're humans? We sin. We do some things that aren't very good. For instance, let me just show you a couple things here. We disobey. Oops. We talk bad about others. We steal. We lie. We cheat. And that's called sinning. See, we still have Jesus in our lives. He's still living in us. But now we've got arrows going two different directions. See, Jesus says, when you sin and when you do these things, all you need to do is ask for forgiveness, and you will be filled with me, and I will forgive you completely. In 1 John 1:9, it says, if we confess our sins, He is faithful and just to forgive us of our sins, and He cleanses us all from unrighteousness. I love it. The water, the arrows, Jesus lives in us and He forgives us. Remember that. He is always in us, even when we sin, even when we do things and make mistakes. He doesn't leave us. He's always there for us. Have a great Sunday. Bye.